This year, a Tennessee treasure turns 40. Thrilling rides, toe-tapping shows, warm cinnamon bread, and other Smoky Mountain treats can be found just a few hours from Middle Tennessee.
Today, we are taking you behind the scenes, sharing the joy, the heart, and the magic that makes this theme park shine. This is Dollywood, 40 years of song and spirit.
Live from Nashville, Tennessee, with Laura Schweizer and Stephanie Langston. Local trends, shopping, dining, and more. This is Local on 2.
Hello, and thank you for joining us for this special edition of Local on 2. I'm Laura Schweizer.
And I'm Stephanie Langston. Today we're celebrating one of the most beloved theme parks in America, Dollywood. Nestled in the Smoky Mountains, Dollywood is much more than a park. Today we're going to explore it all.
Yes, we are, from thrilling rides to the stories behind the scenes. And yes, we will talk about that cinnamon bread. This is a tribute to 40 years of fun, faith, family, and Dolly. Summer in the Great Smoky Mountains. From serene views to epic adventures, Dollywood wants to make sure your family travels in style.
It's a wild ride.
Dollywood Parks and Resorts are world-class and award-winning.
They know that we've done this intentionally to be able to let them come back to Dollywood and keep creating those memories worth repeating and loving every moment of all the flowers everywhere and all the things that you might not understand, that the culinary team is making different menus based on flowers that are blooming right now. And so they put hibiscus in tea or whatever they're doing to make that special for the guests coming during those times.
This year is extra special. They're celebrating 40 years of love in their Smoky Mountain destination, unlike any other. It's more than a destination, it's an experience where everyone is welcome.
It is unbelievable that for 40 years we have been helping every guest that comes through the turnstile here or over at Splash Country. They're actually celebrating 25 years at one of the resorts. We want to help people create memories that they're going to want to repeat again and again. You know, it's kind of a crazy world out there. You need to kind of disconnect from that, come somewhere, have fun, make some great memories with your families. And I think there's two special things about Dollywood that make all that possible. One is obviously Dolly. You know, we call her our dreamer in chief. And you've been hanging out with me and you can see that she's got some great dreams that are really simple, but they're so profound when you come experience them. And then, of course, she said it here in her beloved Great Smoky Mountains, which is the other thing that is everywhere you look. And we have great rides. We have these great festivals that we have. We have attractions. We have this amazing steam train. We just have fun and food and have things for families to do. But the best part is just being here, being together, enjoying some great time in the mountains.
You really feel like you're living like Dolly. She said that it was her favorite home.
Dollywood is about fun, food, faith, and family.
Everybody up here is like family. And once you come up here and start working and you get to thinking about maybe going to somewhere else, and then you say no, because I don't want to leave my family.
They have truly thought of it all. Look at this, the way that it pulls apart. I mean,
we just got to find that smell-o-vision so you can get that cinnamon and that sugar smell at home.
Ooh, friends, you are missing out. You got to come here to Dollywood. So do I dunk?
Dunk it.
Dunk it, baby. Everything is perfectly planned, from where you park to where you stay to where you play all day.
We don't need to go to Dolly Parton Stampede. We got it right here.
Join Local on 2 all summer long as we celebrate the magic of Dollywood, the Great Smoky Mountains, and family fun. Can you believe it's been 40 years?
Amazing.
Incredible.
Really
What started as a humble dream is now a world-class destination visited by millions.
To celebrate, Dollywood has pulled out all the stops, news shows, special treats, limited edition merch, and a few surprises straight from Dolly herself. Let's take a look back at 40 years of music, memories, and of course, magic.
40 years, it is unbelievable that for 40 years we have been helping every guest that comes through the turnstile here. We want to help people create memories that they're going to want to repeat again and again. You know, it's every year we really try to have a combination of something new that people want to come and experience, as well as the things that they have grown to love. And you know, there are obviously things that you can never not have, like we're always going to have our amazing train, we're always going to have great rides, we're always going to have cinnamon bread, but we might add a new ride, we might add a new show or a festival. And then, of course, we always add great new food. And it's, again, just that combination of what people love that you've seen and you want to bring your friends and your family back to experience that. But then you get to experience a lot of things for new. We have great rides. We have these great festivals that we have. We have attractions. We have this amazing steam train. We just have fun and food and have things for families to do. You actually can make a whole loop of the park, and then there's some great nooks and crannies in some of the different areas. But the best part is just being here, being together, enjoying some great time in the mountains. And I think there's two special things about Dollywood that make all that possible. One is obviously Dolly. You know, we call her our dreamer in chief. And you've been hanging out with me, and you can see that she's got some great dreams that are really simple, but they're so profound when you come experience them. And then, of course, she said it here in her beloved Great Smoky Mountains, which is the other thing that is everywhere you look, every day, there's an opportunity to help somebody make a memory, like see where they are looking for on the map, help them take a family photo, just ask them where they're from and know that they're seen here and that they're part of our family for the day. And that is a very powerful thing, I think, for everyone that works here, to help everybody feel like you're at home when you come to Dollywood, and we want you to come back and see us really soon. You know, Dolly was here a couple of weeks ago for the actual 40th date on May 3rd, and she said, I don't know what all we've got planned for the next 40 years, but it's going to be a lot of fun.
No, it will be. They truly have something for everyone, which has made it one of the best theme parks in America for decades.
Yes, but it's not all about the food and the rides. It's about bringing the family together for good, clean fun, and Dolly's touch is around every turn.
Oh yeah, we'll dive deeper into the theme park and check out some top-notch entertainment as Dollywood 40 Years of Song and Spirit continues after this break. Well, welcome back to Dollywood, 40 Years of Song and Spirit. If you've ever been to Dollywood, you know the shows are the heartbeat of the park. With more than a dozen live performances, the music never stops.
It really doesn't. Gospel, bluegrass, country, and southern rock as world-class performers. Here, we hear the stories behind the spotlight. Well, as the Flower and Food Festival is wrapping up here at Dollywood, we are here with Roger White. He is the entertainment manager. What a title here at Dollywood. Tell us what is to come, what we can look forward to this summer.
Well, our Smoky Mountain Summer Festival starts very soon, and we're super excited about it. We've got a lot of new stuff coming, especially some really cool entertainment, some things that people haven't seen before, so we're super excited to sort of unveil it.
Ooh, very exciting. What goes into a job like an entertainment manager?
Well, we try to listen to our guests. We want our guests to be happy when they come here, or we're not going to be in business very long. So we know people like to engage with Dolly, they like to engage with the mountains, so everything that we do has a little bit of a taste of that here. So our job is to curate the best entertainment that we can find that makes us the best theme park in the world.
Oh, very good. Okay, and I know that you have something called Play On and several other features coming this summer. Give us the lowdown.
So it's our 40th anniversary year, unbelievable 40 years. So we're doing a couple of things just specifically for that. We have a show called Play On that's in the Pines Theater, and it's a celebration of 40 years of Dollywood entertainment. All the shows, all the fun, all the different things that we've done over the years, including shows with Dolly's family that we've had, production shows, bluegrass, gospel, anything that we've done, we celebrate it in that show. And we also are very well known for our drone and fireworks show. This is going to be even better than it's ever been before. I believe we have 500 drones. There's a dance party that leads up to it. There's fireworks, there's drones, and we're doing something really special that I can't really share just for the 40th anniversary this year. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Ooh, Roger, I'm on the edge of my seat. You have been here for 32 years. Of the 40 years that it's been around, what are some of your favorite memories?
You know, I think what I really like is to, if I'm watching a show, of course we watch the shows, we put together the shows, we curate the shows, but to watch the audience react and to see how the audience is able to engage with our performers, and when they feel something. When they feel something, whether it's a word, whether it's a song, or whether it's an interaction with a performer after a show or before a show, they feel something special, and it makes them, when they're going home, they're like, I want to do that again. I just love that because it helps people. You never, and that may be something sort of cliche, but you never know what people are going through in their lives. So when they come here, we want them to be able to forget about that and really enjoy their family and being together with their family. That is what makes it all worthwhile.
So sweet. I will say, first time coming here to Dollywood, I have felt that already upon walking into this park. The festivals don't just end after summer, though. What is to come, my friend?
So after the Smoky Mountain Summer, we have an event called Rock the Smokies, which is Zach Williams and Skillet. It's a Christian contemporary concert event. We have Harvest Festival after that, which is a lot of cool crafts, great pumpkin illuminates, a lot of great live music, and then I think it's a lot of people's favorite, Smoky Mountain Christmas comes after that. So there's a lot more to come after the Flower and Food Festival this year.
Okay, I've got to ask, we just saw Heidi Parton's outfit and dress that she was in, which was so fabulous. How do you pick and choose what people wear on stage?
Well, we have costume designers that work with us. We also have a very good costume shop led by Kelly Ingram, and they're able to curate a lot of cool things. They work with designers. In fact, I believe Dolly's costume designer, Steve Summers, also had a lot to do with what you'll see Heidi Parton in that show wearing. So we work with a lot of cool designers, and we try to make our shows the best.
What would you say is the biggest thing that describes Dollywood in one word?
Love.
Well, we got a peek at one of Dollywood's beloved productions, where a live cast brought a childhood storybook to life at the Imagination Playhouse. As you know, one of Dolly's most successful ventures to date is the Imagination Library, where any child can receive a book from birth to age 5. At the Playhouse, kids can see books like The Little Engine That Could jump off the page. Well, now if you're looking for something a little more high octane, don't worry, there is an experience of a lifetime that will take things up a notch.
That's right, Pink Jeep tours are breathtaking, peaceful, and can get wild in a heartbeat. We'll take you on a ride next as we continue our look at Dollywood, 40 years of song and spirit. Well, welcome back. You're watching Dollywood, 40 years of song and spirit. But now it is time to get out of the park and into nature.
Yes, for those who are looking for adventure, Pink Jeep Tours offers a rugged, scenic journey into the Smoky Mountains. It's thrilling, educational, and spoiler alert, there will be bumps.
So we are on a Pink Jeep tour right now. We are on the Roaring Fork Nature Trail, which is in the Smoky Mountains, as it's very obvious to see.
I think you're going to love this next place we're going to get out at too.
Somebody's doing the driving for you. It's an open air experience. You are getting to make these memories together of seeing nature and seeing just magnificent things, learning some history of the Gatlinburg area, being immersed in the Great Smoky Mountains, someone taking pictures for you so everybody's in the picture, but just kind of embracing what these Great Smoky Mountains have always been about, and it's just the beauty of nature.
Serene, peace and quiet, and a beautiful afternoon for a leisurely trip around the Smoky Mountains. But we know some of you have a little adventure in your blood, and Pink Jeep Tours has something for that too.
What we've yet to experience is the off-roading part of our trip. can't wait for y'all to experience that with us.
All right, let the adventure continue.
Here we go.
Off-roading on the pink Jeep.
This is the greatest time of my life.
We've already taken some great photos that our amazing guide Hillbilly took for us, and we're not even halfway through yet.
With Hillbilly at the helm, we checked out some beautiful waterfalls, scenic overlooks, and laughed harder than we had the whole trip. It was a team bonding experience and an ab workout.
And the amazing thing is, this is just one of the views we're seeing. We haven't seen a bear yet, but we're liable to. We did see a wild turkey a little bit earlier.
Hey, little guy, you want to come on the pink Jeep tour?
But the joy of taking a pink Jeep tour, in addition to just the beautiful bounty that Mother Nature offers us on this gorgeous day, it's the best way for families to just hang out together.
We had spectacular weather during our trip, but when things are less than ideal, Pink Jeep has you covered.
Let's say it was that maybe Mother Nature decided to send a little rain shower into our beautiful Great Smoky Mountains. These are basically weatherproof trips because today we've got the flaps folded up so we can get that great mountain air. We can fold them down. I've done these in the rain. I've done them in the snow. I've done them in hot weather and cooler weather, all seasons.
How many tours do they have with the Pink Jeep Tours?
So Pink Jeep Tours offers 5 different tours. And I will tell you that even though we're on the Roaring Fork tour today, it's my favorite today. But if I was on the Newfound Gap tour, that would be my favorite. If we were going to Cades Cove, that would be my favorite. I think it just is the immersion again in the experience. So bring a little bit of a sense of adventure. Definitely bring your camera fully charged. Bring just your sense of fun and making memories. Anytime you spend a couple of hours on a Pink Jeep tour, it's a great experience.
Oh my gosh, she had a blast and laughed so hard around every turn. A big shout out to our driver, Hillbilly. He really kept the conversation lively.
I bet. Sounds like you got the VIP experience, and that's what Dollywood really does best. The VIP tours makes you feel like royalty when you walk through those gates. And it all kicks off with a great night's sleep at one of the Dollywood resorts.
Yes, where to stay and how to have the most luxurious experience. Next, as we continue our look at Dollywood, 40 years of song and spirit.
Welcome back to Dollywood, 40 years of song and spirit. It is time to be pampered and treat yourself. If you want to see Dollywood like a star, there's a way to do just that. Dollywood's VIP tours offer guests a premium behind-the-scenes experience.
Yes, there's guided entry, front-of-the-line access, and insider stories. Every detail, big and small, is covered. Have you ever wanted to have the ultimate Dollywood experience? Well, our friend Betsy Broom is here with us. She is the lead of the VIP Tours team, basically. And I want to know about all of these specialty tours that you offer here.
Hey, Lauren, we're glad that you're here. We do offer quite a lot of enhanced experiences here at Dollywood. Our premium level is our VIP tour, which is 8 hours with a VIP tour guide. We call guests ahead of time and find out what they're looking forward to doing when they're here on park. And then we meet them, we get them going and make a park lap, and we focus on our attractions and roller coasters, and we have show reservations. We can make meal reservations at any of our 3 full-service restaurants. So that kind of takes any of the waiting that you have to do at Dollywood, that takes that out, and you never have to look at a map. You can really just turn your brain off and have fun with your family.
Yes, it's almost like a concierge service, if you will.
Absolutely.
And it changes with every festival. Clearly, you can see the Flower and Food Festival is happening right now, but this changes with every festival. Explain.
It does. So we found during the operating calendar year, if we have multiple festivals during the year and we change things out, including our decorations and flowers and food and entertainment even, we change all that out. Guests can come back during the operating year, and the park feels different every time. So right now in Flower and Food, we have an hour and 15-minute tour that is one of our specialty tours, and we just tell guests what all our special events team did to get ready for their arrival. We tell folks what our culinary team has done to create these amazing menus and the food offerings during this festival. And then we highlight our landscape team, which has done an incredible job with a million blooms everywhere, and the park is never prettier than during Flower and Food Festival.
I love how you give and pay homage and a nod to all of those behind the scenes workers. There's so much to take in when you're here at Dollywood. What are some of those specialty little items that you see only on a tour like this?
Well, we get a first experience to meet both Flit and Flutter. So Flit and Flutter are our resident butterflies that live in Wildwood Grove. But for Flower and Food, they're down in Market Square, and they never photograph together. But we have a special option that on the Flower and Food Festival, we can take a photo with both Flit and Flutter. And so it turns out to be a really fun experience for our guests. And then we meet Mr. Bill, who gives you a tour through the fudge shop, which is his shop, and he loves to tell you about all of the ways we prepare for the sweet stuff that goes on here at Dollywood. And then we meet Jamie Hauser, who's our resident artist. We stop by and we meet Huggabee Honey's lead and founder Alan Franken. And Alan is so incredible at teaching the importance of the honeybees. So really it's just about highlighting the people and the special ways that we're getting ready for folks when they're here during the festival.
Even for someone who's been here a dozen times, more than 3 dozen times,
Yes.
It's still important to do one of these tours. Explain why.
I think that when you see either pass holders or guests that have come multiple times and their eyes light up because they've learned something new, they just have more ownership of the park. They know the ins and outs. They know that we've done this intentionally to be able to let them come back to Dollywood and keep creating those memories worth repeating and loving every moment of all the flowers everywhere and all the things that you might not understand, that the culinary team is making different menus based on flowers that are blooming right now. And so they put hibiscus in tea or whatever they're doing to make that special for the guests coming during those times.
Okay, so explain how we sign up for one of these tours.
Well, you can do that online through the Dollywood website and then through special experiences. And in that, you could book a VIP tour, which is the 8-hour premium tour, or any of the tours that we have on park that we're offering that are shorter, that we do as a group guided tour. So the Flower and Food Festival is group guided. So it might be you and me and your families all together for that group-led festival, but that's under special experiences. And you click on that, and then the Flower and Food Festival is $79. It does not include your park ticket. And so then you get the food samplings and learn about all of our beautiful mosaic cultures and the icons in the park and all the things that we can share with you about what we're doing to get ready for your visit.
Fantastic. Okay, one last question that I'd like to include in this overall kind of 40th anniversary piece. 40 years.
I know.
What would you say is the main purpose and what you want people to take away after they visit Dollywood?
They just see how much it matters that the host showed them how much it matters that they came to the park today. There's nothing greater than a first-time visitor that I see get off at Thunderhead and think that this is the best day ever. And the kids at the end of the day that have ridden all the roller coasters on our tours or whatever, and they're amazed at all the little things that have gone on to making the park beautiful, but also the coasters that have kept us very busy for 8 hours, or just all the ways that the hosts make guests feel like you're coming into our backyard, and we are so happy that you're here.
Well, you can see Dollywood is more than a theme park. It's a full getaway, whether you're looking for family fun, mountain luxury, or a peaceful porch with a Smoky Mountain sunrise. Dollywood's Resorts offers the perfect place to stay, play, and relax.
And hello, there's even free parking too. From the award-winning Dreammore Resort and Spa to the newer Heartsong Lodge, these days carry Dolly's signature touch of Southern hospitality. Take a trip to the Great Smoky Mountains and relax in luxury that is fit for the whole family.
So if you're gonna come up here to Sevier County for your vacation, especially to Dollywood, you definitely wanna stay at one of our resorts. We've got two. Dreammore is actually celebrating its 10th anniversary this year, but we are standing in the lobby of Dollywood's Heart Song Lodge and Resort, which opened in 2023. And so we've got all kinds of great amenities here. Dollywood's Heart Song Lodge and Resort it's super cozy. We really, where Dreammore was kind of all about Dolly and kind of feeling like you're at her house. It's very, lots of bright colors. Here at Heart Song, we really wanted it to feel more like a lodge, obviously. It's more about Dolly's love for the Great Smoky Mountains, the things that inspire her. And so it's much more tailored to those greens and those kind of natural colors, the stone, just all about her love for the Great Smoky Mountains themselves. Both resorts have incredible dining options, both have restaurants, so all kinds of great things to enjoy while you're here.
It's easy to eat, drink, enjoy, and prop up your feet after spending time in Pigeon Forge, but there's so much to do at the resorts to keep your kids engaged.
We also have story time at both resorts. So here at Heart Song, we're gonna have the Imagination Library Hour. And then at Dreammore, it's our bedtime stories. But what that is you're gonna have a KMDW host read you a book or two from Dolly Parton's Imagination Library. And it's so much fun, especially at Dreammore. Kids can come in their PJs because it's bedtime stories. That host is really gonna interact, ask questions, and kids just have such a fun time learning and reading. And it's absolutely fantastic.
And if that wasn't sweet enough, your family can have your own story time around the fire for some sweet treats.
So every night, if you're at Heart Song, you can go outside and enjoy some complimentary roasties, which is marshmallow roastings outside at our wood-burning fire pit. And at Dreammore, we have complimentary s'mores.
Dollywood resorts are full of unique touches and show off the essence of Dolly herself.
So here at Dollywood's Heart Song Lodge and Resort, we have the acoustic lobby. And so that is really just a space that guests can kind of hang out and lounge. It's also something that people can rent out for private events. But in that area, there's a beautiful guitar chandelier up above you, but you're also gonna find an outfit right now that she wore to a media event when we were opening Dollywood's Heart Song Lodge and Resort. There's some instruments in there, and then you're also gonna find some instruments at Dollywood Dreammore Resort and Spa.
And we're always looking for the luxury experience, and we found the sweetest one yet, Dolly's own Suite 1986.
Over at Dollywood Dreammore Resort and Spa, we have Dolly Suite 1986. That's something we opened a couple of years ago, and that's a brand new guest experience that you can't get anywhere else. It is Dolly's last tour bus. It's something that she gave us. She really wanted guests to be able to have something different. And so for $10,000 for 2 nights, you can stay in that tour bus. It's pretty much left just as she left it. We obviously changed some linens and did some things, but there's still dings in the refrigerator. There's still holes in the carpet from her heels. You really feel like you're living like Dolly. She said that it was her favorite home, and it comes with a lot of fun things. You get a resort room as part of that. You get an incredible dinner, and that includes all of your park tickets, Pink Jeep, dinner shows, and all of the proceeds from that are going to go to the Imagination Library, which is incredibly important to Dolly.
Now for the more practical spenders, a reminder, Dollywood wants you to enjoy their parks, so they're taking care of one big thing we're worried about in Middle Tennessee.
When you stay at Dollywood Resort, you have free general parking at both resorts. And then if you don't want to take the trolley to the parks, you also get free preferred parking at Dollywood and general parking at Splash Country. So there is no paying to park while you are here with us.
Well, you had us at free parking. Now that is living the dream. Check out the resorts and find out which one is best for you. And if you stay in the exclusive Suite 1986, we want to hear all about it.
Yes, please. Well, Dollywood has one mission. They want to bring your family together, and it's something that Dolly herself takes very seriously.
Yes, her own niece is a performer at Dollywood, growing up on stage. Stick with us. More Dollywood, 40 years of song and spirit, right after this.
Well, welcome back to Dollywood, 40 years of song and spirit. She grew up surrounded by music, and now she's center stage at Dollywood. Heidi Parton, Dolly's niece, has been performing in the park for years, bringing powerhouse vocals and heartfelt storytelling to audiences from all over the world.
Yes, not only that, her father was also a performer at Dollywood for decades, truly making this a full circle moment. What was it like growing up with your aunt as Dolly Parton?
So it's kind of a funny story. I didn't really realize, because she was just such a great hands-on aunt, I didn't realize that she was the Dolly Parton until I got a little bit older. But she's wonderful. Yeah, just looking back on all the things that we've done together, I'm like, you're just so much fun.
Yes.
So everybody should have a Dolly Parton.
It's a family legacy that she's living out at Dollywood. Heidi's father, Randy Parton, also a longtime performer at the park.
I'm very proud of that. I got to be on a billboard earlier this year, and I remember driving down the road and going, oh my gosh, that's me. My dad was never on a billboard, so I feel very, very proud and very humbled that I got to kind of bring that full circle now that I have my own show and got to do something like that he didn't get to do. So I hope he's proud of me.
The entire family is celebrating the 40th anniversary milestone, a place where visitors can experience the love Dolly provides, something she envisioned decades ago.
So my aunt is one of those people that whatever she does it with heart, her whole heart. And having a theme park was a dream of hers from a young woman. And when the opportunity presented itself, you know how she is. Like, she loves the Lord, and you know that He has His hand in it. So I think that's why it has done so well, because she helps everybody in some way. People have jobs, they have a livelihood, they can bring their families here on vacation, and it's happy. They can let all of their woes that they're experiencing every day, they can just leave them at their house, come here and just experience the love that she imagined 40 years ago, every single day. And I think that's probably one of my favorite things about her, is just the love that she has. And it's authentic. It's not something fake that a lot of celebrities put on. She is true through and through.
Heidi also celebrating a huge personal milestone, releasing her new album years in the making.
I'm so excited, I'm so proud. So it's called Reflections, and the reason I chose that name is because I'm reflecting back on my childhood, because so many of the songs my dad wrote. And a couple of the songs one of the songs my Aunt Rachel wrote, my Uncle Floyd wrote, and then my friend Jimmy and we wrote some of the other ones. But it's just, I'm getting to look back and show people why I am the way I am as a singer, and what inspired me as a child as I grew up into the singer that I am today and the performer that I am. And those songs are just very special to me. And maybe 15 people in the world have heard them, and I think they're spectacular. So we brought them up to date, and so getting to do that, even though my dad's gone, is really special to me, because I was like, well, I'll do other things in the future, but this is the first opportunity that I've had to do this, and I was like, out of the gate, I got to do these songs. And one of them in particular is actually about my Aunt Dolly's life. My dad wrote it for her as a Christmas gift, and a lot of people ask about that song, so I was really glad that I got to bring that one to life for not just him, but for the guests that loved him so much.
Because for the Partons, it's not just about having a fun time at the park. Dollywood is a representation of the joy and healing they hope each and every guest experiences for years to come.
Everybody takes something different away. Everybody is going through something different, whether it be good or bad. So as long as they take away exactly what they needed to help them when they go home, that's what we do. We make them a memory, and they can take that with them, whatever the memory is. They get to take it home with them, and I think that's what's special. Is it's a memory that they'll never forget, and a lot of them will repeat. A lot of people come back. They've been coming for 40 years because of those memories that we help make.
Well, from family roots to standing ovations, Heidi is keeping the Dollywood spirit alive in the most beautiful way. If you go to the Heidi Parton show at Dollywood, take time to linger in the hallways. There are tons of personal photos and a movie showcasing Dolly's life at home. You can even check out a replica of Dolly's front porch, where she sang as a little girl, complete with a tin can microphone.
It is so crazy to imagine that it all started with something like this, and now she has her own theme park. You can't go to Dollywood, of course, without experiencing two things: warm hospitality and that cinnamon bread from Grist Mill. Our lives were changed when we realized that we could get the ooey gooey bread delivered straight to our hotel room door at the Dollywood resorts.
It's amazing. You know, I had to go all in, and they let me try and make some of that bread. Whomever got a slice got double the cinnamon goodness. I did not hold back. You're watching Dollywood, 40 years of song and spirit.
Well, welcome back to Dollywood, 40 years of song and spirit. If Dollywood had a scent, it would be this warm, sweet cinnamon bread made fresh daily and loved universally. You'll be enticed to indulge.
Yes, the iconic grist mill is one of the most recognizable locations in Dollywood. I was lucky enough to go behind the counter to learn the secrets to this ooey gooey goodness. When you come to Dollywood, there is one thing that really stands out. It is the fresh, handmade cinnamon bread. Chef Bobby, tell me what makes this so special.
It's a basic recipe, but it's the nostalgia of where you're getting it. It's not just bread and cinnamon and sugar. It's the whole ambiance of the building we're in. Anyone can make this bread at home, but it's never going to taste the same as coming here at Dollywood, enjoying the bread, and consuming it here on Park.
Oh my gosh, and you just smell that cinnamon before you walk in. It's kind of like
everything.
It's kind of like a cartoon. It brings you in. Okay, so tell us about the process of this, of creating this.
So we use a basic yeast risen dough that we dunk in our butter margarine blend, and then we dredge it in cinnamon sugar blend. We let it proof till it doubles in size, and we bake it off.
And it's won several accolades. I mean, it's always making a top list.
Always. It's top notch for whether it's park food, whether it's gotta have food. I mean, the bread has its own clothing line, to be honest. People come in here with shirts that say, I'm here for the bread alone.
And that's what we're here for right now. Okay, so how many loaves do you think you bake every single day?
Between 2,500 to 3,300 a day. We've done as many as 3,500 here out of this location alone, not to mention the bakery.
Okay, and you can get this delivered. Let's say you're staying at a resort. You can get this delivered to your resort door?
Yes, you can. We actually have it, we come from here to the resorts and it'll be delivered right to your room.
I gotta ask, so where did this recipe come from?
It is one of the original recipes from Dollywood. It's one of the things I was told when I came on board, do not touch, do not mess with, just make it perfect.
And what do people say when they first try out the cinnamon bread?
A lot of mms and ahs and oh my God, I need more.
Okay, chef, let's make this.
Let's make it. Right, this is our yeast risen dough that we've proofed overnight.
Okay.
Our first process is to cut it directly in half. And like I said, we do this between 2,500 to 3,300 times a day. It's gonna grow and proof, so when we proof it, it'll double in size. Okay. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna score it to create the channels that's gonna capture all that ooey gooey goodness. So you go 4 cuts, almost all the way down.
All right, about an inch apart.
About so.
Okay.
What that does, it traps all this butter and cinnamon. It delivers all that great flavor.
This is not, I can't believe it's not butter. I'm guessing.
This is calorie free, so don't worry about calories here at Dollywood.
We like that.
So our first step, we're gonna drop it in.
Take a little bath in that butter.
Just take a bath, a little butter bath. You wanna get that butter in between each section.
Okay, work it, chef.
And if it falls apart, you're okay because it's gonna proof right together in the pan. All right, now I'm gonna put you to work here. You're gonna dredge it, you're gonna coat it all in cinnamon sugar.
Okay.
Same thing, work it in those channels.
Working the channels.
Okay, that's what's gonna deliver all that ooey gooey goodness. All right, so now take it, drop it right in that pan.
Okay.
Boom.
How was it?
That's perfect.
Okay.
Go again, one more time.
All right, here we go.
We're gonna put you to work.
I know.
Get you a second career here at Dollywood.
I will take it.
So now what this does is as this bakes, the butter here and margarine blend with the cinnamon makes this great little cinnamon-like jelly in the bottom, and it's just so good. Makes it just amazing.
Okay, so we gotta see what the final product looks like.
Definitely, we've got some right over here. All right, so this is our final process. This is when it comes fresh out the oven. And as you can see, that glaze has happened. And we'll look at this here, create this little bit of syrup down there, and that's where all that ooey gooey goodness comes from. To make it better, we got apple butter and frosting. Go in there, dig at it, get it.
Okay, very good. I'm going
There's
in.
your apple butter, and here's your frosting.
Look at this, guys. It is fluffy, it is warm, it is ooey and gooey.
It's
you
gonna be
are
all of
right.
it.
Look at this, the way that it pulls apart. I mean,
we just got to find that smell-o-vision so you get that cinnamon and that sugar smell at home.
ooh, friends, you are missing out. You gotta come here to Dollywood. So do I dunk?
Dunk it.
Dunk it, baby.
Good.
The apple butter. Oh, I just double dipped, sorry. Tell me more about the grist mill.
So the grist mill is one of the original locations here at Dollywood. It was hand built by our hosts back in 1982. Everything from our glass blowers made the hand glass blown windows. What's great is it's a functioning operating grist mill. It was one of the first ones built in over 100 years here in the state of Tennessee.
So amazing. amazing. But you know what? You can get a taste of history and you can get a taste of this amazing cinnamon bread. Thank you so much,
You're
Jeff.
welcome. Enjoy. Thanks for coming out.
And you didn't bring me any back. I see how it is, Laura. Well, we know the food is one of a kind, but what makes Dollywood so special? Their employees. The park recognizes longtime employees after decades of dedication.
Yeah, it's awesome. They even create these custom tribute signs found around the park. Each piece is different and honors the employee with a few notes about what makes them so special and how they are a part of the Dollywood family. When visiting, we caught up with one woman who not only puts love into each dish, but each experience. And she's done it for all 40 years that Dollywood has been open. Meet Cricket.
When I first came up here, it was going to be maybe 5 years. And then I don't know where them 5 years went, but they must have went somewhere. But I enjoy my job, and I am a people person. I love people. And I love to watch the people as they come and go. I love all the people I work with. And I get to train a lot of especially the new people. I train a lot of those, and that's really something I enjoy tremendously.
Well, you know, Dollywood is so special because it is the people like Cricket that make up this amazing, magical place. What would you say is the best part about working for Dollywood?
Everybody up here, and maybe it sounds like a cliche, I don't know, but it's the truth. Everybody up here is like family. And once you come up here and start working and you get to thinking about maybe going to somewhere else, and then you say no, because I don't want to leave my family. And I've made a lot of friends up here over the years, and, you know, I've seen a lot of them go and come, but I do love my job. I've loved it for years. And it was a great experience for me. And I love being outdoors. And to me, this is about as outdoors as you can get without being, you know, outside. And I love this spot because of that, because I love to be able to just see everybody walking through. And you know, and everybody's been so good to me and everything over the years. And a lot of people have taught me a lot of things over the years.
I gotta ask you about this gigantic skillet. How big is that thing?
I don't know how big it is. I think it's like a 52-inch maybe or something like that. We've had 3 or 4 of those. And they made one up here at the blacksmith shop. And I want to think they said either 52 or 54 inch. That's a big skillet.
Well, you knew how to work it.
Cricket actually told us that her kids also got jobs at Dollywood. She's one of the many employees that bring smiles to the faces during their visit.
Yes, Dollywood is also magical because of the people who work there. Of course, they want to make sure your family is making memories. Dollywood 40 Years of Song and Spirit is back right after this break.
What a journey, from thrilling rides to tender stories, from the first pour of cinnamon sugar to 40 years of unforgettable memories. Dollywood isn't just a park, it's a celebration of Southern spirit, of creativity, of kindness, and of course, Dolly.
Yes, so whether you're coming back for the 100th time or planning your very first visit, there's never been a better moment to experience the magic of Dollywood. Thanks so much for watching Dollywood 40 Years of Song and Spirit.